Hi, friends. Dr. Delphina JOYce, Messenger of Joy, coming here to talk to you a little bit about your wellness and work. This is part of the Lead with Joy framework. I'm coming to you today because we are coming into the winter season, and we all know during the winter season, things happen. Lead with Joy is an approach specifically to leadership that begins with you. It is about your well being, it is about your energy, and it is about your joy. So, today, what we're going to do is I want you to think about very quickly, have you heard the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup, but you can choose what fills yours? Think about that for a moment. You can't pour from an empty cup, but you can choose what fills yours. The simple truth is profound wisdom. Why? Because in order for us to serve others, we've got to have self care, taking care of our well being first. And today you're going to learn a little bit about that. Today's journey is inviting you to examine what fills your cup. How do you maintain your fullness? And why does that matter when you lead? Take a moment to enjoy this specific video about the power of your teacup.
We all reach for a cup of tea when we need a little comfort. It's just what we do. But what if I told you that inside that teacup, you're holding the keys to this incredible ancient pharmacy? Today, we're going to open up that herbal toolkit and see how the right brew can do, well, pretty much everything, from calming your stress to supercharging your immune system. So, think about it for a second. Is that cup you drink every day just a habit? Or could it be doing more, like way more, for your well-being? Let's unlock the amazing potential that might just be sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. And this is where it gets really cool. This isn't some new age trend. Nope, this is ancient wisdom. For literally centuries, these plants were people's medicine. And now, with our crazy modern lives, we're finding our way back to these powerful, natural solutions for things like stress, digestion, and just feeling wiped out all the time. Okay, so let's start with the mind. In this fast-paced world we live in, keeping our head straight is, well, it's everything, right? So what does our source material tell us about soothing that inner world of ours? Now, what's so fascinating here is why these work so well. When your stress is through the roof, the source points to chamomile. It's got this antioxidant, apigenin, that basically tells your brain to just chill out. For those more intense moments of anxiety, lemon balm is your friend. It has this incredible calming effect. Feeling all tense and tight? Linden tea is amazing for helping your muscles relax. And of course, we all know lavender for sleep. That scent alone is like a lullaby. I love this. It just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's not about finding a magic bullet. It's about building a consistent practice of taking care of yourself. And, this whole idea of consistent support, it doesn't just stop with our minds. It's absolutely crucial for our physical bodies, too. All right, moving on from the mind to the body. Our digestive system, it's like the command center for our health. And when it's out of whack, believe me, we feel it everywhere. So this section is all about teas that help with those common nagging physical issues. So the source material gets really specific here. If things are feeling a little sluggish, mint is the go-to. Why? It's got menthol, which helps the stomach muscles relax. Feeling bloated? Dandelion tea is a natural diuretic. It just helps your body gently flush out that excess water. And for cramps, fennel is a lifesaver. It has these compounds that are antispasmodic, which is just a fancy way of saying they help ease up those tight muscles in your gut. And that's exactly what these teas are. They're gentle, natural digestive aids. It's such a simple idea, but man, it can have a huge impact on how you feel every single day. Okay, so we've talked about soothing the mind and easing the body. We've been putting out fires. But what about, building a stronger house in the first place? It's not just about reacting to problems. It's about proactively making our bodies stronger. And that brings us to our last category, strength and defense. This is where we go on the offense. We're talking about building up your body from the inside out, getting it ready to handle whatever life throws at it. Let's look at this defensive toolkit. For a weak immune system, ginger is an absolute powerhouse. It's got gingerol, a compound that is a beast when it comes to fighting inflammation. Got a cough? Thyme is a natural expectorant, which means it helps clear all that gunk out of your airways. And if you're feeling drained, nettle tea is loaded with iron and vitamin C, the perfect combo to fight off fatigue. Now, beyond those day-to-day issues, our source points to teas for our long-term health, too. This is huge. Some studies suggest hibiscus tea can help relax blood vessels, kind of like some blood pressure medications. And on the other side, cinnamon tea can actually help improve your body's sensitivity to insulin, which is so important for managing blood sugar. I mean, these are really powerful tools. So, wow, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? Mind, body, defense. The big question now is, what do you do with all this? How do you turn all this information into a practical, personal toolkit that you can actually use? Well, it's actually this simple. Seriously. Step 1, just identify the need. Pause for a second and listen to what your body's telling you. Are you feeling stressed, bloated, tired? Step 2, consult your toolkit. Match that feeling to one of the teas we've talked about. And finally, step 3, brew and benefit. It's that simple, intentional act of doing something good for yourself. And here it is, all in one spot, your own personal tea toolkit. Whether you need a little something for your mind, your body, or your defenses, this is your go-to guide for picking the perfect tea at the perfect moment. So, I'll leave you with this one thought. We spend so much time searching for these big, complicated solutions for our problems. But what if one of the best, most effective first steps is also one of the easiest? What if feeling better really does start with something as simple as boiling the kettle?
This very brief lesson helped you to understand that leadership effectiveness begins with personal wellness and intentional self care. It's all about self leadership. And joy is journey options you choose. Remember, the journey to joy follows a very predictable path when you work with us. We have a joy mindset quadrant, and on that continuum, it is a bridge that helps you move from awakening, where you recognize the need to change, to joy, where wellness and work flow effortlessly together. Your life isn't a linear journey. You may find yourself in different quadrants depending on the season and the challenge or the area in your life you're examining. That is the beauty of the joy mindset quadrant. There are 4 areas. There's the awakening mindset, there's the restricted mindset, the natural mindset, and the joy mindset. Check out my e-learning courses to learn more about the actual joy mindset and the quadrants and what you can do to develop your knowledge, your skills, and your strategies, and how to embody a joy mindset. Your next steps to your joy journey: take the joy mindset assessment and join the joy community on Facebook. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, but you can choose what fills your cup. Much love and many blessings to you and yours.